We're not gonna find many survivors in this base.
This was a research facility, a place of learning and knowledge. It should not have become a slaughterhouse.
Welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect. We're on Pharos. We are inside the ExoGeni building, and we're trying to get through that passage there. Though of course you can see a shield up in the way. So we have to go down this way instead, and because we have no access to a 3-foot stepladder, we actually can't come back through this way. Which means we're now at the point of no return for Pharos. Of course you don't really know that, except that at the end of the last episode, Liara said that this was a one-way trip. And she's quite right. We are now locked in. Alright. Looks like more of a underground, not underground, kind of a buried highway section, looks like. Kind of neat. And a dead Alpha. I thought we killed it.
Damn it! I'm
Lisbeth,
so sorry.
I presume.
I thought you were Geth, or one of those Varren.
Well, I mean, I suppose with the Colossus armor, you might, if you were like squinting, you might think I was a Varren because of the color kind of match thing, but that pistol wouldn't have done very much.
Who are you, and what are you doing in here?
It's my own fault. Everyone else was running, and I stayed to back up data. Next thing I knew, the Geth ship latched on, and the power went out. I was trapped. I tried to get out, but the way was blocked.
I'll fight my way through the Geth soon enough.
It's not the Geth, it's the energy field they put up. They don't want anyone else getting access to the...
I'm here for the Geth. If you know something, tell me.
I don't know for certain, but I'm guessing they're here for the Thorian.
Thorian? I have never heard of such a thing.
It's an indigenous life form. ExoGeni was studying it.
I need more information. I need to know why the Geth are after this Thorian.
I might be able to, but not with those Geth crawling around everywhere. Look, we need to get out of here, past that field.
Any suggestions?
No, not exactly. But I think the Geth ship is powering it. I've noticed the Geth laying power cables everywhere. You could follow those cables, but there's Geth all over the place.
If we hadn't seen that Geth ship outside, attached to the building, we would have been like a little confused here, right? Because there's no... I mean, they were using Zeus Hope as a port, right? So they wouldn't have had a port here. So, anyway.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm just a research assistant for ExoGeni. I came here with my mother. I don't even know if she made it out alive.
Technically, we don't even know this is Lisbeth. But, I mean, the game is, of course, telling us, so...
She's with some others from the colony. She's safe for now.
She's alive? Oh, thank God. I thought I was the only one left. Please, Commander, just get that field down so I can see my mother again.
Tell me what you know about the Thorian.
I really don't know that much about it. I think it's some kind of plant being. I know it's very old. Thousands of years, even.
Why do you think the Geth would be interested in the Thorian?
It's just a plant. I don't know why the Geth would care. ExoGeni was studying it, but I don't think they found anything special.
You stay put. I'll go open some doors.
Oh, here, take my ID. This should get you past any locked doors. Good luck with that field.
Yeah, we are suddenly in an ambush situation. Alright, Liara, if you're not going to do it, I will. So it took about a third of Garrus's health with that one bite. So yeah, the Varren are not to be trifled with, that's for sure. They are very dangerous. Also, something I didn't mention in Anya's playthrough, I love this reflection, right? I mean, that is very cool. There's just one little problem with it. Reflections require light sources, right? Where's the light? I mean, it leaves one other possibility only. It means, are we looking through the water at the light source? I don't think so. I think it's behaving very much like a reflection. Somebody just forgot to put the light source in there. But still, it's a very cool effect, I think.
Stupid machine! Access encrypted files!
Anyone else hear the Krogan commander?
No, I don't want to review protocol.
I want to meet the Krogan who does want to review protocol.
I am unable to comply. Please contact your supervisor.
Damn it! Tell me what I want or I'll blast your virtual ass into actual dust!
That sounds like a Krogan.
Please contact your supervisor for a level 4 security exemption or make an appointment with...
Stupid machine!
If there is nothing else, please step aside. There is a queue forming behind you for the use of this console.
When did I steal my weapon? Nice one, Garrus.
That's it. Bag 'em and tack 'em.
ExoGeni Corporation reminds all staff that the discharging of weapons while on company property is strictly forbidden. Welcome back, Research Assistant Elizabeth Bainham. What can I do for you?
Luckily, I appear not to be under any kind of punishment for that. Also, I can ask him about how do you know I'm Elizabeth, which ought to set off an alarm, but it doesn't.
What information was the last user attempting to access?
Fetching data. The previous user was attempting to access details on the study of subject species 37, the Thorian.
What did you tell him?
I was unable to provide the previous user with any relevant data. Aside from lacking proper access, there has been no new data available on species 37. All sensors monitoring the observation post at Zoo's Hope have been inactive for several cycles.
What does Zoo's Hope have to do with the Thorian?
Species 37 is located within the substructure of the Zoo's Hope outpost.
Tell me everything you know about the Thorian.
The Thorian is a simple plant life form that exhibits a sentient behavior uncommon with other flora. Through dispersion and the eventual inhalation of spores, it can affect and control other organisms, including humans. The Zoo's Hope control group has yielded interesting results. Before sensors went offline, almost 85% of all test subjects were infected.
Yeah, alright. Another company to be, hated, I guess.
ExoGeni knew all along what would happen to those people.
It was deemed necessary to assess the true potential of species 37.
That explains their strange behavior.
You should contact Joker.
Joker. Come in, Joker. Damn it, that field's blocking us.
We must find a way around the field. We must get back to Zoo's Hope.
VI, what can you tell me about the Geth ship and the field it's generating?
I have limited data on the Geth. They have effectively blocked all sensors within the facility. I have detected unusual power fluctuations, but am unable to determine the source.
Even though he told us he doesn't know anything, let's ask him again anyway.
What do you know about the Geth?
I have no specifics on the Geth as they relate to this facility. All sensors have been purposely decommissioned since their arrival.
Yeah, so take a guess who would have done that?
I want to know about ExoGeni Corporation.
ExoGeni Corporation is at the forefront of human expansion in the new galactic economy, funding colonial development and securing resource rights to ensure our progress as a species. Further inquiries regarding company policy may be directed to Consumer Information Services during regular business hours.
I mean, once you've decided a company is, worthy of being loathed, I mean, how sickening are their commercials sound?
Who's in charge here? Who organized the research?
All decisions about local resource analysis and acquisition are made by on-site management, deferring to the board of directors only when seasonal quotas are missed or exceeded. Individual employee records are confidential.
Tell me about the Thorian.
Species 37 was discovered several weeks ago when a small team was infected with spores while examining ruins near the Zoo's Hope outpost. The outpost was quarantined immediately, and study of the infection began. Within 21 days, 58% of colonists exhibited altered behavior. Within 28 days, 85%.
Do you know how the creature controls its slaves?
The will subversion manifests as intense pain if directives are ignored. The effect is severe enough that subjects are soon conditioned against even minor thoughts of rebellion. Observation suggests the Thorian views its thralls in a utilitarian way. Care is apparently taken to avoid injuring them, much as a craftsman avoids damaging his tools. As long as no action is taken against the creature's objectives, the subjects are free to pantomime a normal existence until specifically tasked with something.
And when such a creature does not, when such a human decides not to pantomime a normal existence, we already saw what happens to that.
What's the size of this thing?
The Thorian appears to be a diffused creature. Its cognitive abilities are centered in large nerve bundles, but it receives data from kilometers of meandering tendrils. We have discovered bundles approximately 1 meter in diameter, but these seem insufficient to coordinate the massive sensory potential it possesses. It may simply process such stimulation slowly, or perhaps there is a nerve cluster of a greater magnitude we have not yet encountered.
Is it intelligent? Can I reason with it?
The Thorian does not exhibit the focused behavior of a predator. The release of spores is an act of survival, not aggression. It does trigger advanced behaviors in the humans it enslaves, but we have yet to discover whether it recognizes or is capable of recognizing humans as more than tools. It is sufficiently alien as to defy classification at this time.
Where's the center of this thing?
The Thorian is present as a weave of tendrils across much of the lower surface of Pharos. Observation of enslaved subjects suggests there may be key clusters that are tended by thralls. Unfortunately, direct observation of species 37 is limited, or non-existent.
Please access my personal files.
Elizabeth Bainham, Research Assistant, Biomedical Division, Security Level 4 exemption. You are currently under probation due to disagreements with management over established company policy. These sanctions may be lifted if your next evaluation is more agreeable.
What triggered the probation?
You were marked as combative about the operations of the Zoo's Hope project, specifically regarding the handling of the infected colonists. As a result, you were tasked with monitoring the safety of the colonists for the duration of the observation.
Well, I suppose that's better than being on probation because she was shooting at people that looked like dogs. So I guess we're not gonna, this does raise an interesting question, though, right? She did know more about this thing than she let on. So why did she not reveal? Why did she omit that? Why did she tell us that she thinks it was some sort of plant being? Not sure, but at least she was opposed to the company's disregard for the care of the colonists beyond the mere subjects. So I suppose that is a checkbox in her favor.
That's enough for now.
Going to standby mode.
Anyway, the journals update. We got quite a bit of a brain dump there, didn't we? Saren sent, and it's been retitled, hasn't it? It's now called the Thorian. Saren sent the Geth to Pharos to destroy an alien life form known as the Thorian. Why Saren wants this parasitic plant creature destroyed is still unclear, but it has evidently taken control of most of the colonists back in Zoo's Hope. So yeah, even though we learned a lot, we don't yet know why Saren is interested. It's not like with Noveria, where Saren and Nezi were like shareholders in this, in that company. What was the name of that company? I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. Binary Helix? Yeah. And, but here we don't see any direct tie-in, at least not yet. Anyway, you need to take the Geth force field down in order to warn the Normandy about the Thorian. Disabling or destroying one of those claws might do the trick. We haven't even seen the claws, although, luckily we did see the ship, so we're presuming that it's glommed on somehow. So why it wouldn't be just using suction cups on the side of the building? This building is in good shape, right? So, anyway. Isn't that interesting? A couple of Geth in a prostrate type pose. I get my words right. Anyway, that's Geth, and I did switch over to Shredder just before this episode started, so that because I knew we would be fighting Varren there. But
Hostile spotted.
Nice. Quick work.
The Geth must have anchored their ship to the side of the building with these closed.
Indelicate perhaps, but very efficient. How do we cut the power if it's coming from the ship?
Could the ship be dislodged? Maybe there's a flaw in one of the other claws we could exploit.
Interesting. Okay, so that's a claw. That's a claw, but this looks familiar, doesn't it? We saw something like this on Trevin, I think? And it also had an orb inside, although it wasn't this bright, and it couldn't be interacted with. Hey, Garrus.
This structure seems to have significance for the Geth. Is it possible they set up this room to serve as a sacred temple of sorts?
Why would a synthetic devote resources to something like this?
That's a pretty good question. They would have to be programmed thusly, right? Polaris 9. I don't remember what the hour's using for a bioamp. She's got a savant, so but this is still a good amp, but no one in my squad can use it. More Geth right here. Send my squad in front of me here.
Finally, some action.
Yeah, that guy's a sniper back there, so he's pretty dangerous. How come my gun isn't shooting? Hello? Thank you, Garrus. Okay, so sometimes my gun doesn't shoot. That could cost me my life if I'm not careful. Alright, let's go on up here. Oh look, more Geth.
Over there.
Lost the shield.
Not too bad. We found a terminal. The test samples were due to arrive 3 days ago, but we haven't heard anything from the colony or the cargo vessel. We suspect the samples became volatile and recommend cutting off all further contact with the Notocrux colony. Even if the colony is discovered, no one should be able to trace the events there back to us. ExoGeni doing some clandestine, covert type work there. Let's see. Investigate facility. You found a confidential transmission while on Pharos. It's unclear exactly what's going on, but it appears ExoGeni sent some kind of sample to a research facility on Notocrux. It's in the Maroon Sea cluster of the Vostok system. That's a cluster that has not been on the map until now. And that's the name of the cluster that opens up here on Pharos. And kindly, we now have an assignment, so we have a reason to go there, which is pretty nice.
I fear we do not have the needed gear to destroy this claw. We will have to keep looking.
Tantalizingly good battle music, but then it stops for some reason. No idea why. Alright, you guys want to go down in there? It'll be fun. Good old singularity. It's like fireworks.
They appear to have grappled through some sort of containment lab.
It may be helpful. If we can dislodge even one claw, the ship may fall.
I knew there was a body here somewhere on fire.
Perimeter secure.
I just didn't know where it went. That's the beauty of high explosive rounds. Anyway, we found another crate. Yeah, the loot is not that great, but it's always worth picking up. Because you never know. And we found a hard decryption. Geth terminal. Geth invasion. According to data retrieved from this console, Geth are preparing for a major offensive in Citadel space. If this information is accurate, they're amassing a significant force somewhere in the Armstrong Nebula. Another assignment. Files from an encrypted Geth terminal indicate that the Geth may be amassing a large fighting force in the Armstrong cluster. If true, this could be the precursor to a full-on war with the Geth. Yeah. That's a big assignment coming. Here's another server node. Private log of Dr. Gamoral. I don't trust this Cerberus group. I knew it. I knew we'd find something. They may pay us well, but if this gets out before we've developed an antidote, it's just not smart. They won't tell us what they want the samples for or why they wanted them delivered to the Matano system. My records showed nothing of interest out there. A third assignment, all in quick succession here. Investigate samples. While on Pharos, you found a personal log of an ExoGeni employee. The doctor's notes seem to express some concern about samples they provided to a group he referred to only as Cerberus. So, I mean, this is a description you get no matter what your level of knowledge of Cerberus is. We know them pretty well now. So, we didn't really, I mean, assuming we write the journal, yeah, I'm not sure if that's true or not, but we wouldn't have said that. We would have said, oh, great, Cerberus again. Alright, so we've cleared out all the enemies. We picked up all the assignments. Appears to be access to controls for a shuttle bay door. You find a repair ticket attached to the console. The damn door to the shuttle bay is fried again. Works fine if the PSI is 30 or lower, and if the safety shutoff kicks in if the PSI gets above the 34. But if the PSI is in the 31 to 34 zone, the door slams down with enough power to shear through a metal I-beam. Somebody fix this thing, or somebody fix this before one of my team loses an arm in that thing. Yeah, so this is a math puzzle. Yeah, when I first played Riven, the sequel to Myst, there are real puzzles in that game. It is a hard game. This was a gentle kind of puzzle. Basically, you have all these different values you can add up, and all we're looking for is to get the sum total in between 31 and 34. So 11, 17, and 5 is good enough. Warning, high pressure. Activate.
Well done. Our way out should be clear now. We can go address this Thorian.
Keep your guard up. There still might be a few Geth inside the base.
I repeat, Normandy to shore party. Are you reading? Anyone there? Normandy to shore party. Come on, Commander, talk to me.
Is that you, Joker? What's going on over there?
We're in lockdown here, Commander. Something happened to the colonists. They're banging on the hull, trying to claw their way inside the ship. They're freaking out.
They can't do any real damage. We're on our way back. Just hold your position.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll just wait right here for you, Commander.
We're leaving. But let's rid this place of those damn synthetics before we go.
You get a lot of XP from having solved that little math puzzle, which is very nice. Alright, so this has been updated. You have destroyed the Geth ship. Now get to Elizabeth Bainham and leave ExoGeni. Because when we see that cutscene on the outside, from the outside, we get a feel for just how tall and skinny this building is. That exploding Geth dropship, assuming it did explode, I guess it could have just crumpled to a heap of metal, but should have been some sort of shockwave sent up through this building, you'd think. Anyway, we're done here. Well, we're actually not quite done. There's the matter of Gavin Hossel's data. He asked us to find his console. happens to be in the one place we haven't been to yet. Alright, so through this opening is where we would exit. That was the little door that was all blue when we first started the episode. And Elizabeth is waiting for us there. But we want to go up here first, and I'm actually going to switch again. Oops, some gifts from the fighting. Nothing I want. Switch back to Shredder for the guards here at Gavin Hostle's data. I happen to know there's 3 Krogan here. But as I have been having a lot of fun doing, I'm going to send my squad mates in and kind of back them up from back here. See if we can keep them alive.
Hostile contact!
Come on, we are. Yikes.
I owe you.
I'm on it.
Shields disabled.
Oh, lovely. How far do they go? Do they come down the stairs? No, I guess they don't. Oh, and all 3 are still alive. Even though I saw one... I saw one burn to a crisp. I hate that regen. You notice that their ability there, actually, it's faster than I can take down their health. Annoying. That fight could have gone a lot better. Well, I still have a red dot. I may have to go find that guy. Anyway, this is where the data is. After a few seconds of downloading, you secure Gavin Hostle's design data. Alright, so where is this red dot? It's either right below me or right above me. Alright, that's one way to check. Oops, let's do this. Let's ghost our way out. It's a little immersion breaking, but... oh, you're right there. I can't do anything about it. There we go. There we go. I'll have to review the footage there. I thought I saw one of these Krogan actually burn up in a puff of smoke. I could be wrong. Anyway, I didn't want to lose that XP, which is why I went ahead and used Ghost. Sometimes the enemies do get tossed off the map and there's just no way to get them back. Except with that kind of little cheat. It'd be nice if the walls were a little bit less porous, but what can you do? Anyway, our way out is this way.
There you are. We should get out of here. I don't think this place is safe.
It's funny that the game... I mean, you can't even ignore the fact she lied to you. You have to confront her.
You said you didn't know about the Thorian. I don't like being lied to.
I was afraid. I wanted to stop the tests, but they threatened me. Told me I'd be next. When the Geth attacked, I stayed behind to send a message to Colonial Affairs. I tried to tell them where to find the Thorian, but the power cut before I could send the message. I never meant for this to happen.
You were going to send a message over the extranet, or God knows what kind of how many point to point you might have to get a message through to Colonial Affairs, but you wouldn't even talk to me about what you knew. Do I want the Paragon right here, or do I want the Renegade right here?
Just tell me where I can find the Thorian. No more lies.
The Thorian is underneath Zoo's Hope, but the entrance is blocked. The colonists covered it with the freighter just before the Geth attacked.
But why are the Geth after the Thorian? What could Saren want with it?
Well, it does have unique mind control capabilities. That's what ExoGeni was interested in.
Normandy to shore party, come in.
Yeah, that is something that I'm not sure we ever really know entirely what, I mean, beyond what the Thorian can, what it's capable of, what drew Saren here.
What is it, Joker?
We're getting a lot of Geth comm chatter. Looks like they're headed your way.
Thanks for the heads up, Joker. You heard the man. Let's move out.
I'm coming with you. I might be able to help. Undo the mess I helped create.
Yes, we're giving her the silent treatment. That won't be the last time we do that. And she is coming with us, though she's not in the squad, per se. She's not. We won't see her. Presumably she's inside the Mako right now. But the truth is, you can actually return. You don't have to drive the Mako to get back to the refugee camp. Though, if you ever try that sometime, it's worth it. It's kind of funny what the game does. Alright, we're back outside. And we got the Skyway to deal with again. And yes, if you think it's going to be filled with Geth again, you're probably right. So I'm going to go ahead and switch back to Tungsten. Alright, and I'm going to drop my save right here. Alright, we'll pick up the story from right here next time.